But last touched on that backside is coming in to try to clean it up was Carzell Robinson for Warren County. He'll knock it out of bounds and get a little trip to the bench as Chase Officer checks in to replace him. Smith set the inbounds on the baseline underneath the Lebanon basket. Hutto works off the screen. Here comes McCarver. They get it to him. Baseline jumper. No good. Almost got it by Alex Johnson, but I think they'll call him for a reach around as Brett Simmons had good position, and Johnson reached over his right shoulder. So the foul, which will be the over 10 for Lebanon. So that'll put Simmons at the line for the double bonus with 3 minutes even to go in the first half, and Lebanon up 20-7.
Alex Johnson's first foul. Can't say enough about Alex Johnson, the way he plays around the basket.
Got a nose for the ball, doesn't he?
He does. Always looking for the scrap stuff around there.
Here's Simmons' first toss-up, and no good. And he runs to rebound his own shot on a two-shot foul.
Probably was not happy.
Impressive hustle.
Yeah. He will not be happy about that later on in life.
Simmons' second toss off the front of the iron, no good, and they'll call a lane violation. Are they going to give him... Oh, they'll call it on Lebanon. I thought Weitzel was in there early, but... Wow, they call the lane violation on Lebanon, so wipe off the miss and give Simmons another one as they'll send Josh Moore to the bench, and they'll put Venata back in the game. So Venata and Prater in at the same time. Simmons' second toss, the bonus toss, up and rolls around, and it's good. 20-8 your score with 2:59 to go. Up ahead, there's Crudup. Over to Smith, back to Crudup, all alone for three. Off the side of the iron, no good. And there goes Johnson running down the loose ball again. So quick. Nowhere to go. Kicks it to Smith. Smith guarded over here by Venata. Hands off to McCarver. They run around. Venata jumps out on McCarver too, but McCarver too quick for that. He'll penetrate. Dish down low. Up and no good as Johnson tried to get it there. Hutto with an offensive rebound. Put back no good. Weitzel had it. Knocked away. Recovers. Here comes Warren County. 2:27 and counting. Lebanon leads 20-8. Not an awful lot of offensive output for Warren County, but quieted down here lately for Lebanon as well. Here's Venata in the front court, cut off by Crudup. Feeds left side to Prater. Prater into Weitzel. Boy, he draws a crowd, and he runs right over Hutto. Good position that time by Alex Hutto as he just camped on Weitzel's hip. And boy, one of those chicken wings catches Hutto, and it's a foul. They won't put him at the line. 9th team foul on Warren County, but player control. So Edwards in, Hutto out. You're 5 on the floor for Lebanon. No, they won't let Edwards check in. Johnson, Smith, Hutto, McCarver, and Crudup on the floor for Lebanon. Here's Smith across the jump circle. 2 minutes and counting here. 20-8. Lebanon leads by 12. And they'll call a foul. Looks like Weitzel or Hutto. It might be on Weitzel. No, they're going to call Alex Hutto. So Hutto called for the offensive foul. Will be a player control. That is the over 10, but they won't shoot. Crudup out, Edwards in. So Hutto, McCarver, Smith, Johnson, and Edwards on the floor for Lebanon. Inbounds goes to Venata in the corner. Back over here to Simmons. Simmons nowhere to go. 10-second count of zone. They get it back to Venata. Venata dribbles between a double team. Skips over to Prater. Prater cut off. Back to Venata, and they'll set it up. 1:45 and counting. Lebanon up 20-8. Venata drives by. A great switch that time by Smith. Go out high to Simmons. Simmons looks for Prater. Instead, he'll penetrate. Kick it in the corner. Venata fakes the three. Drives the baseline. Pass tips. Prater. Jumper from the left elbow. No good. Xavier Smith up tall in the lane of the Giants to pull that one down. Foul on the way down. Really, I believe they'll get Venata.
Really got it. And they did get Venata. It's his first. Great hustle down there by X-Man there at the time to go up and get that rebound there. He was among 3 of the Pioneers.
And that will put Xavier on the line to shoot 2 as both teams in the double bonus. 1:28 to go. Lebanon leads 20-8. Xavier Smith on the line to shoot 2. Free throw up. Not a good-looking shot. That one off the side of the iron and harmlessly off. First foul on Venata, as we said, both teams in the double bonus. Smith will have another. Xavier's second toss up and good. So 21-8, 13-point lead with 1:28 and counting. There's Simmons. He runs the baseline, and they're going to call a foul. And they've been trying to set that back screen all night long, and I guess they call Edwards for running over Prater, and he finally got his wish as the Oscar goes to P.L. Prater.
Second foul on Edwards there. But he's taken a hit. That's the third, I think,
He's been steamrolled. I think he and a gravel road have a lot in common. They've been bulldozed quite a little bit tonight.
Great analogy, Mark.
P.L. Prater to shoot two, and all that work for the first one to miss. Wow.
I don't think he's enjoyed any of them.
No, he's pretty much been bandied about tonight. Second one up, and it's good. So Warren County not hitting their free throws at a great rate here, but at least putting a few points on the board. And Luke Sampson is on the floor. And as Randy says, the best looking player over there on the Lebanon bench. By golly, takes after his mom.
Takes after his mom, maybe, right.
Xavier Smith across the line, penetrates. Tried to hand it off to McCarver, and they're going to call a reach-in, and it might be on McCarver.
Going to shoot two.
Well, let's put McCarver to the line. Let's have a Warren County foul here to break the string. And they are going to get a Warren County foul. It's going to be called on Ryan Daniel.
His second.
And double bonus, that is a mistake with McCarver, as a 12-point lead could go to 14 here. First toss up and good. So a minute 15 to go. Your score 22-9. Lebanon leads. And McCarver will have another.
He's 4 of 5 on the night, Mark.
O'Mac converts that as well, and the lead goes up to 14 at 23-9. And there we go again. And Prater is setting up Hutto this time. And each Lebanon player has taken their turns of playing Humpty Dumpty with P.L. Prater, and he has drawn them. Now they finally started calling them. So Prater will go back to the line, and Hutto will pick up his second. And both teams in the double bonus. And McCarver gives Hutto a high five and says, you know what? I've been there, done that.
You know, I think, and Coach has done a good job. Ron Smith for Warren County has done a good job of scouting Lebanon.
And Prater misses the first shot again.
And knowing that they put pressure over the inbounder there. And so he's setting the screen and telling his guy to run. And of course, he's got now 2 fouls out of it. So it's a good move by Ron Smith, the coach for the Pioneers.
So Prater will have another. Second toss out, no good. There's Alex Johnson again. Prater reached around, almost had it, but Johnson controls, gives to Smith. Here comes Lebanon the other way. McCarver in the front court, pulls up for three. In and out, no good. And there's Officer with the long rebound, taken away by Hutto. And then Hutto, in turn, is tied up by Brett Simmons. So that was a very drastic change of address, but possession arrow belongs with Warren County. So the Pioneers retain possession with 1:01 to go, trailing 23-9. Lebanon up big here. And just into the game for the Pioneers, we'll have to check that number. Casey Talbert, the little 5'8" junior guard. He goes backcourt. There's Van Atta. Van Atta in a hurry the other way, cut off by McCarver. Kicks over here to Talbert. Back to Van Atta. An extra step. The bonus tonight, Talbert penetrates baseline. He's cut off. Great double team by Smith and Hutto. Goes out high. There's Prater. Nowhere to go. Dishes to Van Atta. Taken away by Johnson. He's got a clear basket. Here we go. Up and off the glass and good. And Simmons almost fouled him, but just could not catch him. So 25-9. The lead balloons to 16. Great pass up here, but too tall for Talbert. And they'll turn it right back over. And the bad thing about that, no one touched it, so Lebanon gets the inbounds on the baseline underneath their own basket with 25.4 seconds remaining here in the first half, up by 16.
I have to brag on Alex there, because I would have thought he'd have hit the guy again, but he goes around the screener that time.
You noticed that, did you?
Yeah, took after his daddy.
That's not what Mama said, but here's McCarver out high, 20 seconds and counting. There's Smith, almost walked. He's going to get a high screen from Hutto, work off that, penetrating the lane. There's Johnson, ball fake inside the Hutto. His shot, good off the glass. So with 10 seconds and counting, Lebanon goes up 27-9. There's Officer in the backcourt. Over to Simmons, 3, 2. I don't think they'll get a shot off, Coach. They do. Oh, wow. From way behind half court, it bounces harmlessly off the front of the rim. So the first half comes to an end here at Campbell Brandon Gymnasium. Lots of action on Hester Gibbs Court tonight. But at halftime, 11-27, Warren County 9. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Remind you, you're listening to Lebanon High School basketball right here on WANT FM 98.9, WCOR AM 1490. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
We get this thing ready to tip back off again.
Well, we do. Guys, we're set to get underway here in the second half. 27-9 your score. Lebanon starts off with the ball, and we're underway. The starting five for Lebanon: Xavier Smith, Connor Berger, Alex Johnson, O'Keefe McCarver, and Terrence Logue. Here's Berger on the left wing, guarded by Weitzel. Out high to McCarver. McCarver across. Ooh, dangerous pass. Logue recovers. He's guarded over there by Weir back in. Hadn't seen him in a while. Backdoor pass to Logue. He gathers it in, takes it to the hole. Back door. Berger picks up the loose ball, kicks it out. Smith from the right wing for three. It's good. Boy, when he gets a chance to set his feet and square up, he's deadly.
He sure is, Marv.
30-9, the lead balloons, or they call that a 2. Wow. Steal by Berger, layup, and good. So a quick little burst here by Lebanon. I'm going to say 4 points. I thought that was a 3 by Smith, and it is 31-9. Wow, and a turnover. So bad things coming quick here for Warren County as they already trail by 22, 31-9.
Great hustle by Connor Berger there 2 times in a row to get a steal or deflection on the inbound.
Smith inside to Berger. He takes it to the hole, up and off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Backside rebound, tipped around, controlled by Johnson. His putback, no good. Tipped around again, touched and taken away and controlled by Prater. So a lot of action here early, but most of it right there around the Lebanon basket.
Great offensive boards for the Blue Devils right there.
Here's Prater. P.L. Prater walks it across, feeds in the far corner to Weir. Weir double teamed over there. Great trap. Dribbles out of it, and they'll say timeout. Coach Ron Smith will take it with him. Your score 31-9. Lebanon up 22. 6:44 to go in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds.
Timeout, Warren County. Full time.
Into the corner, there's Officer. He'll work around, guarded by Johnson. Check that. That's Dante Weir. Go down low to Weitzel, and they're going to call a foul. That was a size mismatch big time as Weitzel got one of the smaller guys on the hip, and they're going to call Xavier Smith for the reach-in, and that's his third, isn't it?
No, my bad. Not his third. That would be his first. I thought they called it on
Xavier Smith with his first foul, and that's the first team foul called here in the second half. 6:34 to go, Lebanon up 31-9. Here's Weitzel, first toss, rolls around and goes in. Soft touch for the big guy, 6'8".
Wow.
Arms all over the place, just a junior, and he's been on the floor since he was a freshman. I remember him from a couple of years back. He's getting better. Second toss up and good as well. So 31-11, Lebanon by 20. Here's Smith in the backcourt, 2-2-1. Full court press. Almost works to perfection as Logue has it stripped, but it recovers, gives to Smith down in the corner to Berger. Berger drives the baseline. Boy, it took Weitzel straight to the hole, but missed the layup. And saved in bounds by Alex Johnson off of Warren County. So a great hustle move by Ajo as he goes underneath there and takes care of business. Coach cleans it up.
Mr. Hustle.
Here's Smith on the baseline looking
wide open.
And there's Alex Johnson on the backside, and he's fouled hard from behind by Chase Officer. So the first team foul of the second half for Warren County belongs to Chase Officer. In the act of shooting, Alex Johnson to the line to try to increase this 20-point lead. 6:15 to go in the third quarter. That's 3 on Officer. And that bench, I'm sure, will be rapidly moving up and down here this second half. Johnson's free throw off the front of the iron, no good. He'll have another. The free throw line, extremely kind to Lebanon there in that first half, but 0 for 1 here to start off the second. Johnson's second toss up, in and out, no good. Backside rebound goes to Officer. Over to Prater. Here's that backcourt trap, and got his hands on it, McCarver did, but tapped it out of bounds. It'll stay with Warren County.
Impressed right here in this little offensive set, the last 3 by Connor Berger.
Now, he's got long arms and great quickness. You wouldn't believe it, but he does. Xavier Smith out of bounds as he and McCarver communicate here. Quick hands, but it stays with Warren County again. Robinson inbound. Smith got a hand on that. Deflected. Controlled by Johnson. He's double teamed by Weitzel. And Robinson tipped ahead. McCarver's going to run it down to the front court, and he'll stop on the baseline. Short 12-footer in. Boy, that batted around, but great shot and great pull-up.
Yes, great athletic play there. They just lobbed it to him. He had to go get it.
And Connor Berger with great defense that time and forced a turnover.
Got another turnover, 5 call.
Boy, Berger is very active. He and Edwards have been extremely efficient tonight guarding the ball out of bounds. Responsible for at least 4 turnovers that I can remember. Here's Smith on the baseline to the left of the Lebanon basket.